Bantam, and just just all of them is a mess right now. It's just red. It's just a sea of red right now. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. This is Altcoin Era, and this is your boy Ahmed, and we're going to look into the cryptoverse. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, comment, all of that good stuff. So without further ado, let's begin. Make sure to stay to the end. We're going to look at the king of crypto, and we're going to have a look at BTC. BTC at the moment is just flat, and today is up slightly 1.24%. As you can see right here, we made a lower high after lower high after another lower high. At the moment, currently, we're making a pennant. And a pennant is basically just a formation of a continuation of the trend. So if we're heading down, then this pennant is normally a continuation to the downside. But on the bright side, we do have some liquidations up here at $70,000. The Bollinger Band is definitely getting more tighter. The tighter the Bollinger Band becomes, then we have to have a direction. And as the days go ahead, we're going to have to find out either we're heading to the downside or to the upside. My bias to the short term, you know what my bias is already. I think we're heading down. And the reason why I say we're heading down is in a few more days, we're going to get the unemployment numbers. And not only are we going to get unemployment numbers, we're going to get the Fed meetings results. Here is the key events happening this week, and we're only going to pay attention to two events. The first one is the Fed minutes, and the second one is the Fed Chair Powell speech on Friday. So those two are going to impact BTC and the wider crypto environment. If these key events are bullish, then of course we're heading up higher, and we're probably going to target the 70K range. But as of now, the charts, they do not lie. They never lie. And at the moment, it's just a continuation of a downtrend. We're forming a pennant, and thereafter, we're going to figure out if we're heading down or up. Attention, Bitcoin traders. The Japanese yen is strengthening once again. A similar yen outperformance early this month triggered a carry unwind and rocked risk assets, including cryptocurrencies. The FX market shows a renewed bias for anti-risk Japanese yen. A similar yen outperformance early this month triggered the carry and cash trade. Some observers fear another round of the carry unwind in the near future. The Japanese yen is rallying again to the US dollar, outperforming fiat currencies in a redux of early August market action that was categorized by a sharp loss in global stock markets and Bitcoin. Here is the Japanese yen, and this huge decline of approximately 13% was caused by the cash and carry trade. And so far, the yen has dropped another 3%. We might break the previous low right here, and this is going to be detrimental to risk assets like BTC and altcoins. The top chart is BTC and the bottom chart is Nvidia. And if I overlay both the two, there was a correlation between Nvidia and also BTC. But this correlation has had a disparity. As you can see here, from November 2022, there was a correlation between Nvidia and BTC. However, as of now, BTC is down from the local top till here, it's down 20%, whereas Nvidia is very, very close to its all-time high, currently just 7% away from its previous all-time high. Will BTC regain and capture this correlation, or will the disparity get bigger and bigger? Here is a tweet that I really like, and it says this: seeing many capitulation tweets about leaving the space, selling into tears, humbled by their addiction to gamble on low liquidity. I don't know if the bottom is here, but it feels closer today than it did yesterday. Here is the BTC dominance, and a lot of folks are saying this is the peak. Again, this is the peak. And to be fair, I have also been a victim of calling the BTC dominance a peak. I've been a victim of this myself. I have to be truthful and honest to everyone. Like, I did call this one a peak. Here is the BTC dominance, and it's going from strength to strength. But before I begin, I also have to admit something. I was also a victim of BTC dominance. I also, like many counterparts, said, this is the peak, here's the peak, we found the peak, and we're going to slowly head back down. But that was a bias, a very unrealistic biased opinion that I did have. BTC is going to go up higher, mainly due to the monetary policy that we have at the moment. BTC has been going up higher for the past 3 years. And many counterparts have kept on saying that this is the peak, here is the peak, again the peak, peak. And it's just become a meme. Literally just become a meme. I don't know about you, but I'm so sick and tired of hearing altcoin season. Like literally every time I hear it, it just triggers me. Like, oh, we got an altcoin season, guys. we got another altcoin season. No. Technically, you can say that these were slight altcoin rallies. From here, that was an altcoin rally. Also, here was an altcoin rally. And you could also say that this was a altcoin rally. And also, this was a altcoin rally. Altcoin season, the only time we're going to get altcoin season is when we break this trend line with confirmation. Once we break this trend line right here, then we're going to see altcoin season. But bear in mind, it's not a straight line down. It's going to take time. Just like previous bull markets right here, it took a while for BTC to break. And not only to break, it went down. And once it went down, it continued to go up again. And then it broke. And then it went all the way back to this local high of 73%. So we could see something like this. We could possibly see something where we head down, and then dominance comes back again, resurges and rears its ugly head once again. And then penultimately, it could head back down in the later stage of 2025. So what happens next? We're going to most likely, we're going to head back down. We're going to head back down to this trend line and probably fall down by 2%, 1.97% to be precise. Remember, we had altcoin rallies from here. We had altcoin rallies from here, small, minute altcoin rallies, and we had another altcoin rally. Here is a better visual example. I just picked any coin, any kind of coin in my list. I just picked any coin. We have ADA, ADA's in the top 10, and we have BTC dominance. As you can see right here, I believe that BTC dominance is going to head down to this area. In the meantime, while BTC dominance heads down of maybe 2%, 3%, we might see a small rally. Altcoins are already down profoundly. So as of now, ADA is down by how much? 65%. Yes, altcoins can go even further down, but there might be a relief rally. Just like we had altcoin rallies, we might see a small rally upwards. Therefore, after that, we're going to see BTC do its last leg. It might get to 60%. It might get to 65%. Who knows? When everything is all said and done and finally BTC gets to the very peak of dominance, here is my tweet. And the first one that I like is Phantom. Second is Rune, Doge, Solana, Stacks, AVAX, Tron, and many others. Join my private members and you'll find a plethora of different opportunities and altcoins to get into. The link is in the description below. Join now. You won't regret it. I promise. Peace. We haven't checked this indicator for a while now. This is the Fear and Greed Index. And as you can see right now, we're at 28. Here is the Pi Cycle indicator. The Pi Cycle top indicator has been one of the most reliable indicators so far. As of now, we're underneath the 111-day moving average. We normally take 200 days to go above the 111-day moving average. So have some patience. Greed is a hell of a drug. And I know you want to see higher prices. I know. We all do. We all know where this is heading. But greed can be a death to many participants. Be patient, because at this moment, it's better to be defensive. You're getting paid to be defensive then offensive. Right now is not a time to be risk on, completely risk on. No, come closer, hold on, come closer. Greed is a hell of a drug, and I'll tell you why. If you don't believe me, I'll show you. The S&P right now is currently, from here to there, is currently 1.48% away from the all-time high. Let's look at the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is from here to there, is currently at 5.3% away from the all-time high. The Dow Jones is literally from here to there, is literally 1.36% away from the all-time highs. Yet BTC, Ethereum, and many other risk-on assets are far away from the all-time highs. BTC is 26% away from its all-time highs. Ethereum is literally very far away from its all-time highs. From wick to trough, we're 88% away from all-time highs. Let's have a look at some other risk-on assets. As of now, ADA from here currently at 33 cents. All the way to the peak, it's 836% away from the all-time highs. We can do Solana. Solana likewise is well away from its all-time highs. From here currently at 143%, we're 87% away from all-time highs. Let's look at AVAX. AVAX likewise the same story, currently at $20, and we are 618% away from all-time highs. I can keep going. I can keep going. Let's have a look at one of the trendier coins, and it's SU. SU is 152% away from previous all-time highs, and the list keeps going on and on and on. Right now, the current climate is risk off. It's literally risk off. You're getting paid to hold stable coins. You can DCA to some of your favorite projects, but they're gonna go lower. If you're an actual investor, then you don't care about price action. You're going to hold for the next 3 to 4 years. You don't care if it goes down. You're still bullish about the project. You don't care about price action. You're not sensitive to any price movements. Here is a quick recap. In the last 10 days, you have BTC, and it had a mechanical bounce from 50K to 60K and is now ranging at 60K. There are no buyers at the moment, or very few buyers. Number 2, we have SU, and SU got the most attention as it was the most obvious outperformer among large caps. But I did say this was exit liquidity. And we made some fantastic gains in SU. We shorted SU, we saw this scam wick, and we shorted it. Number 3, we have VC coins, and they outperformed meme coins post-crash. I did say to everyone, meme coins have peaked. Right now, meme coins is player versus player. It's dirty down there. It's not fun. It's really not fun. They're all cannibalizing each other right now. I've been to the trenches multiple times. They're just literally all cannibalizing each other. The outperformers in the last 10 days was Dimensia, Saga, and Sata. They all went up 100%. And last but not least, we have a few altcoins that are showing significant or slight strength. We have Helium, Aave, Zcash, Phantom, Curve, and Rune. Here is the hourly performance, the daily performance, the weekly performance, and the monthly performance. As of this month, the outperformers are Helium, Zcash, Fast Token, and Aave. Whereas on the monthly, some of the biggest losers is Brent, Ordinals, Floki, Tia, Rune, Mantle, Akash, Phantom, and just all of them. All of them is a mess right now. It's just red. It's just a sea of red right now. And finally, the greatest success story in crypto has to be Tether. It has to be Tether. Tether is hands down the most biggest success story in crypto. Tether is hands down one of the most profitable business of all time, earning 52 million per employee. It's bigger than US Bank Corp, PNC, Charles Schwab, the Bank of New York Mellon, Capital One, and they only have less than 100 employees. If you divide the earnings this quarter, if you divide Tether's earnings this quarter to its employees, it grossed 52 million per employee. ETH price targets currently at $2,601, and we're heading to this trend line. Very slow increase. Very slow increase to this trend line. That's what's going to happen next. We're going to get to this trend line and then head down. Either two things are going to happen. We're going to hit this in the near future, and then we're going to oscillate around this area, then hopefully make a bump and run technique. In the medium to long term, we're going to have to break down lower to this area. There's just thin air in this area, and we're probably going to get to $1,652. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen today. Look at the markets. It's been a slow bleed with the markets. And if the king of alts heads lower to this area, then what do you think is going to happen to your favorite altcoin? What do you think? I haven't spoken about AVAX for quite some time, and currently it's at $20.84, and we're slightly up for the day, 0.10. We formed a head and shoulders, a massive head and shoulders, and it's still playing out. It's taking a very long time to play out. We're going to see if this is a fake out or we're going to continue to head lower. Bear in mind, we have a massive unlock, I believe in a couple of days time, and they're going to do a massive unlock of $200 million worth of AVAX, and it's going all to the team. What happens in unlocks? What happens during an unlock period? Well, we all know. Look at the story of Mint Layer. Here is a typical example of an unlock period. And what happens every time we have an unlock period? I'm not picking on anyone, but I'm just giving an example. Every time we have an unlock period, what happens? The price goes down. Again, we had a unlock period and the price heads down. Another unlock period, the price heads down. And again, unlock period, price heads down. And again, and again. And we have another unlock period on the 21st. Thank you very much for watching. It was a short one today. The markets are just heading sideways at the moment, and we're going to find out very soon. Give it by Friday. We should find out where we're heading, either up or down. Simple as that. But on a serious note, if you're having some trouble in the crypto market and you need some help, don't be shy. Honestly, I'm here to help. Join my private members, and we got a plethora of different opportunities, different alpha, different strategies to help you along this journey. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification button, and wherever you are, good morning, good evening, good night. Peace.